The process of spiritual and psychological evolution requires an instrument to initiate the inner alchemy of transformation. In the words of George Gurdjieff, self-observation brings man to the realization of the necessity of self-change. And in observing himself, a man notices that self-observation itself brings about certain changes in his inner processes. He begins to understand that self-observation is an instrument of self-change, a means of awakening. The evolution of man is the evolution of his consciousness, and consciousness cannot evolve unconsciously. The evolution of man is the evolution of his will, and will cannot evolve involuntarily. Awakening is possible only for those who seek it and want it, for those who are ready to struggle with themselves and work on themselves for a very long time and very persistently in order to attain it. Gurdjieff taught that most humans do not possess a unified consciousness and thus live their lives in a state of hypnotic waking sleep, but that it is possible to awaken to a higher state of consciousness and achieve our full human potential. Gurdjieff described a method of attempting to do so, calling the discipline the work. The principle of introspection aligns with many other prominent historic figures like Marcus Aurelius, Carl Jung, and Soren Kierkegaard. If a man could understand all the horror of the lives of ordinary men who are turning around in a circle of insignificant interests and insignificant aims, if he could understand that what they are losing, he would understand that there can only be one thing that is serious for him: to be free. What can be serious for a man in prison who is condemned to death? Only one thing: how to save himself, how to escape. Nothing else is serious. For Gurdjieff, prison was to be bound within the confines of the small self and its hypnotic automation to life, while we're still to be wholly unaware of it. We must strive for freedom if we strive for self-knowledge. The task of self-knowledge and of further self-development is of such importance and seriousness, it demands such intensity of effort, that to attempt it in any old way, and amongst other things, is impossible. The person who undertakes this task must put it first in his life, which is not so long that he can afford to squander it on trifles.